Hi, my name is Nigel. I'm 17 and I'm a senior at Suffern High School. So the most challenging thing about being a senior is, I would say, definitely senioritis. It's definitely one of the harder things to overcome because it's more mental than it is physical. It's one of the things you gotta look out for, especially as you enter your senior year. Dealing with senioritis is kind of like having a voice in your head that just like tells you no all the time. When you have senioritis, it's like you don't care enough to put the effort forward. So if you have an assignment coming up and you're like, oh, I gotta do that assignment, but then that voice creeps in and it's like, no, you don't. You're graduating. Who cares? But it does matter because, some colleges look at your senior year transcript and, it's important to develop the mindset that everything I'm working on matters, and even if it feels like it doesn't, it does.
Senioritis is this thing where you kind of have to learn to get through it, but I think by the time I was finishing the assignments, I'm like, man, I'm really sad that this is my last assignment, and so I kind of use that sense of maybe a little bit of loss to keep going.
You don't. You just gotta pull through, try to wake up early, just get it done. It happens fast.
And I just stayed on top of my work, and I strived to do the best I could on all my assignments and all my tests.
So I would say definitely try to get involved in as much as you can, obviously while still maintaining a good balance, and learn how to study. I didn't learn how to study till my senior year, and that was a mistake in class. But also make sure you're having a good time and you're making friends and doing as much as you can, clubs, activities, sports, everything.
Be very nice and respectful to the teachers and the staff, even if you may not have them in the class or anything like that. And definitely clean up the hallways when you're done at lunch. Be respectful to your environment and the people around you.
One thing I'll give to incoming freshmen is to just enjoy every aspect of high school. Go out to games, do well in school. Heavy emphasis on doing well in school because these grades, they will bite you in the butt if you don't do well your freshman year. So just stay focused, have fun, and just try to live with no regrets. That's the best thing you can do.
Freshman year matters, so make sure you stay on top of your grades. Also get involved in as many things as possible because you don't know what you're going to like unless you try it. Make sure you take care of your mental health as well. So.
Definitely my relationship with the teachers. I had a very, very nice relationship with a lot of teachers, especially if they had a certain kind of comical appeal. If they were pretty hilarious, I was always able to get along with them.
I'd say my favorite memory here is definitely the handball tournament we run at lunch because it really brings the school all together, and it was a really fun opportunity for me to play in front of the school. And I just had such a good time doing it, and it's something I'm always going to remember from being here. And I got some cool shirts from it, so it's cool.
As they say, the people I met, I was in chorus all 4 years, and Miss Biss is just honestly one of the most amazing people I've ever known. And I was in cross country, and just the people I met there are amazing. Honestly, just the people I've met throughout my high school career.
I think I'm gonna remember the different types of people and how everyone kind of worked together to do things. So it's I remember coming into the school freshman year and just being I stepped off the bus and my legs started shaking. I was already a little nervous and stuff like that. But once you get to know everybody and you kind of realize that everyone has a common goal and everyone wants to have a good time together. Everyone comes together to create these awesome experiences, and I really like that. I remember that definitely.
One of my favorite memories has to be my junior year. I'm a big football player, and one of my favorite memories was just coming back from our big New Rochelle game, and we ended up beating New Rochelle, which were the state champs last year, blowing them out. Came back, we were on buses, and we rode down Lafayette. We shocked Section 1. It was a great feeling. Guys, a lot of our student body came out that night on the side of the streets cheering us on as we rode up Lafayette.
My favorite memory was probably hanging out in the music department, and I loved every single aspect of it, from the teachers to the activities we did. The first musical that I did here was Phantom of the Opera, and it left a very big impact on my life.